think it's great. I can't wait to see, like, we've obviously got the first iteration here. Where's the second and third once it's been a little bit more thrown out into the world and they got a little bit of real world feedback. Hey, what up? I'm MITUS and this is another episode of Creased. But today's episode, we're talking about Asics. And for the last couple of years, Asics have been doing quite well in their, their running style, their retro styles and everything like that. But they're doing something that, say, Nike's been doing for a while, Adidas has come into the fold, and even New Balance is doing this. They're doing a skate shoe. Now, this was actually initially launched in 2020 for the upcoming Japan Olympics for the Japanese team, right? I don't think it launched properly because of COVID. I remember seeing skaters wearing Asics and being like, yo, that's different. I guess, Asics is a Japanese brand. It kind of makes sense. But didn't really hear too much about it. And then as we're going through X Games and SLS, all these different skateboarding competitions, I start seeing more and more Asics.
Okay. Good stuff.
Can we talk about Asics?
Yes, sir.
Asics.
This is a pretty crazy move, actually. Because, like, I would say Casper has to be involved with this decision.
Yes.
And I love it. I love it so much. But
For people out there that don't know, Casper used to be at Nike.
Yep.
He was I don't know what his job title was over there. He was high up there.
Marketing
Yeah,
manager.
I think he was in marketing for sure.
For skateboarding.
He was high up there in the skateboard division over there. But now he, I don't know if he actually works for Asics, but he's helping them out.
Now, don't get me wrong, they have a bunch of silhouettes that could probably be used for skateboarding shoes. Back in the day before skateboarding shoes were so accessible and obviously a lot cheaper than, say, when I grew up, you probably could have been using something like this. Like, is it the Skyform or Skycourt? I think it's Skycourt. The EX89, I'm really not up on my Asics. EX89, I am up on it. Right, things like that, you could probably use as a skateboarding shoe. So it's not a surprise, it's just that they're going all in with a team, and they are going all in with a team, and not just a Japanese team, an international team as well. They've just launched an Asics skateboarding video that not only announces them on the world stage, but like in such a way, like they've only had a skateboarding division for 3 years and they've already nailed how a skateboarding type vibe video is going to be. Now don't get me wrong, they're going for that very niche, cut in, cut out, lots of random clips in between style of skateboarding video that probably was more popular in the 2000s. Nowadays we want crazy tricks, bangers with a little bit of that. This kind of feels like someone's on ADHD and they're just flicking through whatever. But the riders that they've got, like a Monica Torres, a Kieran Woolley. Kieran Woolley's an Australian skateboarder, and I'm pretty sure, was it Kieran? Fuck, I should have checked all this before. No, he came 5th. He skated in the Olympics. I believe he's on Leticia Buffoni's skate team as well. Monica Torres, really dope female skateboarder. Took out the initial female Battle of the Barracks, which is a flat ground competition been going on for years. 13 maybe? So, and a bunch of other skaters that had, their own unique style, and are going to complement this skate team. Now, obviously, we talk sneakers. So let's focus on the sneakers.
Do it.
This is their newest line that they're bringing to the States. Hard to see from this kind of photo, but the ones closest to us, the black and white ones, those are my jam. Those will go hard.
Those look like I would.
Because those look like the OGs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the new ones. I don't like the ones with like the little,
That
broken.
little
It's cool
finger
that
sole
like
thing. I don't like that.
Broken soul. Yeah.
It's cool that they tried something new, but like sometimes everything new doesn't stick. You know what I mean?
I mean, those could be huge in Japan, right? But over here, I don't know if they would stick. I don't like them. I mean, they're just not me. I mean, those two on the end though, and maybe the one on the far.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd have to see a better picture of them.
There has been little to no information dropped about any of this outside of Japan until this promo video rocked up on Thrasher. Now, Thrasher, you've probably seen the t-shirts, everything like that, but their YouTube page and their website generally hosts skateboarding companies' video parts. So these are a promotional video where you see the dopest skateboarding from their team, and the idea is to promote their brand. Asics have done this. They've done this really well.
Suddenly, it's a different place, it's a different rate, it's a different state of feeling.
Like I said, it's probably not the type of skateboarding video that I would necessarily like to watch all the time. And it is 15 minutes long. Usually nowadays they're only about 10 max. You still can get hour parts, but they really cram a lot into it. And if you go through the comments are like super positive. Everyone's stoked on the team. They're stoked on the way the video was presented. So it's only going to positively benefit Asics, especially since they're doing so well with their retro runners, that 2000s aesthetic, or even going beyond that with your gel light 3s, gel light 5s, everything like that. The MYC is killing it this year. Like, I'm so close. How I was last year with the 2002R, just need to find the right colorway. I'm like that with the NYC this year. Even though last year it took me this year to buy a pair, it may be next, we'll see. But the shoes, the actual information, there is very little. As I'm filming this, it is July 9th. It's meant to launch in America July 10th. There have been images leaked from skate shops and everything like that, because this is where you're going to be able to get it. I don't know about Australia. I can't find any information, whether I Google it or any. There's very little information being brought out. But the styles of the shoes, they're not bad. Let's have a look. One thing I will note in the video, completely out of their damn mind, was one of the dudes was skateboarding in what looked to be like a Trabuco, or however you say it, like a trail running shoe. And don't get me wrong, like you can skate in anything. Things work better for different people. That won't be a skate shoe, bro. Like in the same way, you're not gonna see many people skating the Jordan 4. Only the elite, where it doesn't really matter too much what their shoe is gonna be doing. So even like Asics Skateboarding has 25,000 followers. If I go on there, it's just clips from that video.
And Asics has been around for a little bit in Japan.
Yep.
They've been curating their
skate program.
Yes,
right?
they've been curating their skate division out in Japan, and they're finally bringing it to the US.
Here we go. We've got one here. This is the crazy one that I initially saw on SLS, X Games, everything like that. This one's called the Asics Gel Flex Key Pro. Now, Asics have known to be the brand that has most of their dollars spent in innovation over marketing. Nike, marketing, innovations down here. I used to tell people all the time in retail, do you want a good shoe? Go Asics. You want a good looking shoe? Go Nike. This here, has essentially reinvented like what a skate shoe is. Is it a good looking shoe? To me, not so much. I feel like it's got more of a soccer aesthetic, but the way the tongue is going to help when it's ripped up, because these will get ripped up if they're skated. The way the base of the sole is, the way it flexes, that's going to be great for skateboarding, 100%. And I believe, if I zoom in, that white looks like a rubber, so that's going to mean it's going to last a lot longer for skateboarding. Now obviously, time will tell. Yeah, the lace loops are hidden with inside. This is a great shoe to skate. Parents are going to love this because it's going to last longer, right? I can't tell you how many times I've had to shoe goo up a shoe when I'm skateboarding because I'm using them for what they're intended to be used for. I remember getting a pair of Etnies. They were like $135, a lot of money. I think they were my birthday present, and like took them out the day of and like destroyed them straight away. My mum was horrified. Kind of alleviate this. Herringbone on the sole. No pivot point. You don't need a pivot point. It's not a court shoe. These are interesting. These are the ones that really caught my eye. Now this is on eBay, so who knows if they're legit. But they got a full size run. Asics Japan Pro. This kind of looks more like your standard skateboarding shoe. That one's got a pivot point. Is that suede? It's like a nubuck on that one. None of these are like... Well, the first one is, it's pretty cutting edge. This one is going to be more your fashionable type. Because at the end of the day, we're buying shoes because we like the look of them. Even if you're buying like the best running shoe in the world, you're going to go for the nicest colorway. So initially when I went, there was an article from Sneaker News from 4 days ago, and this is where it broke it down, and it's talking about how their Asics skateboarding is about to go global. There's a little update, and it says, Premier has just shared a closer look at upcoming Asics skateboarding footwear following an early launch today. Pairs will be available next week, July 10th, tomorrow. I don't know about skate stores around here. We can go check them out, but I don't think so. Man, some of these look like that tan colorway with the white looks really nice. The black and white in these images look better. I really like that split gum. Yeah, that sole was the X Flexly or something. So they're trying something different. They're coming straight out of the box. They've done it the right way with a slow build where you've probably got people curious, and then they've dropped this crazy part that's got dope tricks, skaters with a cool style, and the shoes are nice. You look at things like the Samba, the Panda, that black and white colorway, right? That shoe there could fill that lane. All it takes is like a Kardashian or something wearing these joints. Now, when Nike SB came out, it wasn't so popular straight away with skateboarders. But, you know, nowadays it is what it is. Adidas, I don't think, apart from the Tyshawn model, they're doing okay, but it's not going crazy. New Balance actually is doing quite well. The Jamie Foy model, Thiago Lemos model, you know, they're doing well with what they're doing. Asics, for them, what they'll spend to make this work as opposed to what they do in any other space will probably be a drop in the water. There's no real lose for them, especially in the way that skateboarding is. They're constantly going to be promoted by the skaters, whether, you know, up front or whatever. And I believe Asics at the moment are just riding this wave of momentum. So for them to come in here, completely new ideas, I think it's great. I can't wait to see, like, we've obviously got the first iteration here. Where's the second and third one once it's been a little bit more thrown out into the world and they got a little bit of real world feedback? It's interesting. Something a little bit different, but I still feel like it's relevant. Let me know in the comments what you think. Are you keen on some of these silhouettes, even just to wear? Are you a skater? Did you see the part? Did you enjoy it? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. We'll be back twice a week. Peace. They've just dropped a brand new video launching Adidas skateboarding. Adidas. Fuck me. Like my mouth's dry. My lips are fucking dry. It's hard to talk right now. They've just launched an Asics skateboarding, fuck me.